breakfast with somebody in our community, and today the president and CEO of Genesis Health System is giving us a sneak peek of the hospital's new history wall. John joins us live as he has breakfast with Doug Cropper. John?
It is good to be with you, Angie. Good to be here at Genesis East. You saw some of the unveiling of the history wall just about 10 minutes ago right here on Good Morning Quad Cities. We are taking a look at it right now, the making of Genesis. So we have, as Angie said, President and CEO Doug Cropper joining us now. So Genesis, the name came to be back in '94, correct?
Yep.
When St. Luke's and Mercy combined.
Merged into one organization. Yep, exactly, in 1994.
But this is the start of it all.
Mercy,
which is Genesis West.
Exactly. So Mercy was the first hospital 148 years ago today, December 7th, 1869. The Sisters of St. Mercy came to the Quad Cities region to actually start a school, saw the need for a hospital, first patient taken care of today. So the hospital was founded and started 148 years ago today.
That's crazy, just to think about how long this has been around.
Yeah, 148 years.
So tell us why there was another hospital built or a hospital room, because I thought this was interesting when you said it was too far away. Genesis West was from downtown.
So you have to remember horse and buggy days, right? It's the 1800s. Transportation's difficult. So they felt actually that Mercy was too far from downtown. 8th and Main, they needed another hospital. So here we are 25 years later. This is St. Luke's being founded by Dr. Allen from the Episcopal Church, 8th and Main, because it was too far to take the patients from downtown. They needed an emergency hospital, so that's the start of St. Luke's in 1893.
And that's essentially where Palmer is now.
Exactly,
correct, Doug?
yeah.
Okay, and then real quick, show us about Genesis East right here. This is where we are located right now.
So St. Luke's then moved to our current location, and this was the first building at the current location, 1919, and we actually are built around part of this old building because hospitals grow and expand and just absorb this building. So this is the new location where we're at right now.
And then this wall expands all the way?
All the way around, and at 1:30 today we'll have the unveiling with the media. I love history. I'm a student of history, and we celebrate our past while we look forward to the future.
So all of this from 1929, even back 65, 69?
Exactly, 69.
Okay, and then all the way here to 2017.
All the way to the current. We celebrate all of our history and look forward to the future.
So, okay, speaking of the future, so where do you see Genesis in 15 years? How many more buildings do you think you guys will have, and where do you think you'll be geographically?
I think the hospital part of us will be very similar to now, updated obviously on a continuous basis, but outpatient services will continue to grow because health systems are much more about keeping people out of the hospital now. So all of our outpatient services will grow and develop as we're working more in the community.
We appreciate you joining us. President and CEO Doug Cropper from Genesis Health System. We have more coming up at about 6:55 today. Angie.
Thank you, John. And don't forget, we do a special Facebook Live to continue our Breakfast with conversations and talk about all the things we didn't have time for during the show. That takes place at the end of Good Morning Quad Cities on the WQAD Facebook page in just a few minutes. Next week, we're learning about a bunch of development projects happening right now in Moline. On Thursday, December 14th, we're having breakfast with the city's Planning and Development Director, Ray Forsyth. You can submit any questions you have for him at WQAD.com. Just type breakfast in the search box. Well, today